Welcome everybody. The Western Australian government has done it again by showing its kindness and benevolence to asylum seekers residing here in Perth through the Australian Asylum Seekers Hub program. This is a program that gives public transport concession to asylum seekers to enable them reach out and move around across the region. Let's have a look at what this is about.
I am here today to celebrate the launch of the Asylum Seeker Hub Ash Card. The Asylum Seeker Hub, which is part of the name of this card, it's actually an expression of all these different agencies, all the key agencies in Perth working with people seeking asylum, coming together to be able to provide a drop-in service on a Tuesday from 2 o'clock till 5 o'clock. And so when someone comes needing assistance, they can access legal assistance, they can access psychological, welfare, practical and employment assistance. So it's a pretty unique service in which all the agencies have tried to work with the limited resources that they have to pull together to see how we can coordinate and best serve people seeking asylum in our community. And so we're really excited to be a part of this expression of welcome today, which means that people can actually access transport, which is something that every single Western Australian needs to be able to access transport. So really glad that the WA government has stepped up and made this possible for this particular cohort.
We're here today to actually acknowledge the Asylum Seeker Hub participants who advocated for and supported the development of a concession card for refugees on public transport, which was launched in June and is now available to give people access to transport around the public transport system. So this means that people don't have to encounter or meet the costs of getting themselves around for trying to find work or trying to educate themselves or just get their children around or do shopping or all those sorts of things that day to day require you to move around the city. This concession card means they don't spend their very limited resources on just getting around.
At Perth, we recognise that we deliver an essential community service, and we also recognise that it's a service that should be available to everyone. Having said that, it's a very big task. So 140 million boardings occurred on the Perth network last year. So lots of people use the system, and there are lots and lots of special interest groups that deal with public transport issues. And I think today the celebration is about the people that have, for a long period of time, advocated for a very small group of people who didn't have much of a voice of their own. And that's been a process that's taken quite a bit of time, and yes, it's peeled away various layers of bureaucracy, but those people have been quite tenacious in the way that they have continued to progress a cause that is very important to them. And so I think today is about acknowledging the people behind the scenes who kept chipping away, kept knocking on the door, and kept saying the Perth network should be for everyone. And with the introduction of the Ash concession, it truly is now. And so today I want to acknowledge the efforts of those people, and I hope that the Perth system can then therefore provide benefits to everyone. Thank you very much.
Hi, I am John Byrne, the Commissioner for Equal Opportunity. I'm very pleased with the introduction of the Asylum Seekers Concession Card. It's a very important initiative to make sure the asylum seekers feel welcome in Western Australia and have the support they need. Transport is something we all have to have access to. I had a small role to play with this, with strong community pressure from many sources to introduce the Asylum Seeker Card. When I became aware of that, I wrote to Minister Safoti, and that helped persuade the government, the minister and the PTA. But full credit to the minister, the government and the PTA for introducing this card. It's an important initiative. There's one other important initiative we need to succeed with, and that is to make sure that asylum seekers have access to health care at reasonable costs. They're not currently eligible for Medicare or private hospital or public hospital treatment at no cost like the rest of the community. We need to continue our efforts in order to work to achieve that goal as well. Thank you.
What else do we want this beautiful country, Australia, to do for us? They give us all the necessary amenities for us to be able to go about our day-to-day activities. If there is anything else we want them to do, kindly leave a message on this program via our Facebook page. It's Tony ETC reporting for Undercurrent.